Yogins are not people under an impression that by declaring devotion to a certain god, that the soul will be taken to heaven upon death. Yogins do not rely on rituals and superstitions to appease deities in order to gain their favor and then to be magically lifted out of the material creation into a heavenly world upon death. Yogins do sense that there is work to be done and that no matter what god you find yourself in allegiance with and whatever ritual you perform, the work must still be done. What is the work? The nature and instruction of our work is found in our inspirational yogic texts, the Bhagavad Gita, the Yoga Sutras, and the Hatha Yoga Pradipika. In the Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna tells Arjuna, the warrior prince, who is facing a bloody battle he suddenly does not want to fight, this. Krishna says, when the embodied soul goes through the death experience while under the dominance of the clarifying mode, he is transferred to the pure world of those who know the Supreme. That is the translation by Michael Beloved, chapter 14, verse 14. This clarifying mode that Krishna talks about is a state of no anxiety. So he's saying that when the embodied soul goes through the death experience while having no anxiety, then he will be transported to this great place, this heaven. This clarifying mode is a state of consciousness and psychophysical non-reactivity, calmness. Imagine in your worst moment, your most challenging moment, acting with total clarity and calm. Can you imagine that in your worst moment? That you respond with total calm and clarity. Considering how reactive we all are, even over very simple things and interactions, it seems improbable, doesn't it? Would you be able to not react, even in your most challenging of moments? And by not react, I don't necessarily mean to not act. What I mean is, can you, even while carrying out necessary activities that might normally cause anxiety, stress, increased heart rate, can you remain in a psychological and physical condition of non-reactivity? So non-reactivity would require control over your nervous system, your endocrine system, and your cardiovascular system. Have you ever examined how your nervous system really works? Have you studied how the endocrine system squirts hormones into your bloodstream for every little thing? Oh, I'm scared of that. Oh, I'm worried about that. Everything causes those hormones to flood the bloodstream. Have you ever traced the chemical source of your heart increase? Truly, a yogin is not a regular person. Every day, every hour, the yogin strives to stay alert and attentive to his own emotional condition and strives to keep it in the mode of clarity, the mode of calm. The alternatives are the other two gunas. Remember, I've done a video on the gunas, the three modes. Clarity is the highest mode that you can be in. The other two are passion, the passion creative mode, and then the lowest of the modes, which is the tamas guna, which means lethargy and tiredness, fatigue, low energy. So staying in the mode of clarity helps to salvage our ability to remain unaffected, detached, clear-headed, and focused on the divine, focused on higher energy sources. A yogin uses inner psychological techniques to keep him or herself in the mode of clarity no matter what the situation. It's not easy. As for myself, I'm working on it. I try to use every opportunity I get to remain aloof in this material creation, but yet still carry out my duties, no matter what they may be. And so that's why it's good to refer to the Gita, because we've got this beautiful example of this man, Arjuna, this highly trained warrior, who was born for this moment, born for this destiny. Unfortunately, it's a terrible battle where he has to, kill his beloved family members and stuff that are corrupt, but still beloved to him. And he collapses at the beginning of this battle. He has a panic attack, essentially, the way that they describe it in the Gita. He's having a panic attack, and he does not want to do it. He wants to back out. He doesn't see the point in doing this, and he's questioning the whole thing. And Krishna, God himself, friend to Arjuna, intervenes and reminds him of his yogic practice and his yogic powers to detach himself from his duty. He has to do this. He's been backed into a corner. And we are backed into corners virtually every day. And sometimes we have to make decisions that are very difficult. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions or comments, please share them. Bye.